welcome to the Nigel show. I tried to get this video out earlier today. You know, I try to do at least a couple of videos a day so I have some streaming throughout the week, you know. But yeah, today is a good day to discuss some things. You know, I like to give a lot of congratulations out to those who had got involved with purchasing the land in Georgia. The 19 families, man, they doing their thing, man. They stepping the game up and doing what they should do. You know, it's a long time coming, man. You know, and as a whole, you know, we deserve it. They deserve it. You know, a lot of people have issues, you know, what they're doing. You know, they're in opposition of what they're doing. And I don't understand why a lot of people have so much discomfort, so much to say when blacks, African Americans decide to do something, you know, that's positive. You know, they say we lazy and, you know, we need help, or we always got our hand out wanting help, and, you know, we don't do anything. We just sit back and we just whine and don't do anything. You know, we just act out or whatever the case may be. That's not for the vast majority of us. You know, a lot of people may not be aware or privy to the fact that the women are entrepreneurs, serial entrepreneurs. They're real estate agents. You know, they're investors. You know, they have a lot of experience under their belt. And they all got together, these 19 families, man, and made it happen. You know, it's a lot of people talking about this transfer of wealth. You know, this thing is real big right now. This whole transfer of wealth is supposed to be hitting real hard within the next 3 years, especially involving the millennials. Like my daughter, my son, you know, their 20s and going to be in their early 20s or whatever. These are the generations that are going to be, you know, stepping up the game. You understand what I'm saying? So, and it's more diverse. You know, a lot of people are afraid of losing power. We know who a lot of people are, you know, and transpiration of this transfer of wealth.
That is the sound of freedom. A lush and rugged expanse about 130 miles south of Atlanta, just shy of 97 acres. It's undeveloped, unincorporated, and it has new owners.
It feels amazing. It feels really amazing. I cry every time I come here.
Renee Walters is one of them. She's president of the Freedom Georgia Initiative. It's a collective of 19 black families who recently bought land. This dream all started a few weeks ago during Renee's typical morning call with her friend Ashley Scott.
She said, "Ashley, did you see the article about Toomsboro for sale?"
It turns out that the entire small town was never for sale, just a bundle of a few dozen homes and buildings. So Ashley, a real estate agent, looked for listings in the area and found one for this.
And it was just such a beautiful piece of land. It was affordable, and it just made sense that we could create something that would be amazing for our families.
Why were these two women interested in the prospect of buying a town in the first place?
It really was when we saw what happened with Ahmaud Arbery and George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and the protest. We both have black husbands, we both have black sons, and I was starting to get overwhelmed and have a sense of anxiety when my husband would leave the house to go to work. So watching our people protesting in the streets, while it is important, and I want people to stay out in the streets, bringing attention to the injustices of black people, we needed to create a space and a place where we could be a village again, a tribe again.
So Renee and Ashley reached out to family and friends, and together they bought what they intend to name Freedom Georgia, a new black city.
We don't intend for it to be exclusively black, but we do intend for it to be pro-black in every way.
Jessica Gordon-Amard is an economist and an expert on black collectives.
I've found tremendous benefits to individuals, families, and the communities that are involved in it. including, the economic stability and prosperity, but also leadership development, social capital development, other kinds of human capital development. And so it's really a win-win for everybody involved to be involved.
The owners hosted the Big Black Campout over Labor Day weekend. Supporters drove in from across the country. The plan is to introduce farming next, create a lake for sustainable fishing, facilities for recreation, and eventually develop a fully operational, expanded city.
By being able to create a community that is thriving, that is safe, that has agriculture and commercial businesses that are supporting one another, and that dollars circulating in our community, that is our vision. And to be able to pass this land down to my children and to the children that are represented by each of our 19 families as a piece of legacy. We're hoping to create legacy.
Victor Blackwell, CNN, Wilkinson County, Georgia.
You got that, right? Simple. As long as we stick together. I was, on the internet, like I said yesterday. And I was watching some stuff literally on the internet through Google Chrome. And I had hopped on YouTube to do further research. And I'm like, wow, this is a great thing. Maybe this may be something that's going to spread nationwide, worldwide, within America, the United States. But President has some, opinions that he might want to throw in too about this whole thing. Here it goes.
No. And now, new excerpts on race, recorded a month after the police killing of George Floyd.
Do you have any sense that privilege has isolated and put you in a cave to a certain extent? Is it put me, and I think lots of white privileged people, in a cave, and that we have to work our way out of it to understand the anger and the pain particularly black people feel in this country? You
really drank the Kool-Aid, didn't you? Listen to you. Wow. No, I don't feel that at all.
And was asked about systemic racism.
Well, I think there is everywhere. I think probably less here than most places, or less here than many places.
Okay, but is it here in a way that it has an impact on people's lives?
I think it is, and it's unfortunate, but I think it is.
In Florida, where polls show a dead heat, Democratic vice presidential nominee Kamala Harris blasting the president.
We continue to have examples of the fact that this is an individual who is not concerned about the health, safety, and well-being of the American people.
African Americans came a long way through slavery, being lynched, being oppressed, being held back, being told what to do, been forced in certain situations. A lot of people may not understand this. That's why they say it's systemic, racism, because it's designed to disadvantage African Americans, black people, or our ancestors that founded this country through slavery. We built this land. Something has to give sooner or later. You can't always have things the same all the time and expect it to be okay. Like Martin Luther King said, he had a dream. The dream turned into a vision. Now his vision is some of our reality. With that being said, everybody, stay strong, do what you gotta do. Always stand firm in what you believe in. Never not do anything and live with regret. Never regret not doing anything. You could have had the opportunity to experience it. You understand what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do, man, to stay atop or to stay afloat. Easy.